back to the vlog. So I just got up. I slept in my makeup. I ain't had the energy to take it off. Right now I'm eating this food. Let's see what it's hitting on. This is my food from last night from Frost Bistro. I meant to say something about that too. I was thinking about that after I cut the camera off. I did give them a pass by saying, like, you know what, it was the end of the night, but that still didn't excuse like the service, because like Sheena said, some stuff is just proper like protocol. Like, we didn't have enough silverware, so I was sitting there with my food for the longest, waiting on the fork. Then she didn't bring all the sides out for her boyfriend food. Then she brought the wrong food out for her baby, so all he had was fries. Then she had the nerve to charge a gratuity that was $35. Oh, and by the way, when we asked for our sides, she said the kitchen was closed. She said the kitchen was closed. So it's just like, she tried to kind of like blame it on the kitchen, but it was just like, at the end of the day, when you have a table, you have to make sure that everything that they ask for is on that table, period. It shouldn't have been that long. Like, she never noticed. That's the thing. She didn't notice. So she took a long time with coming back to the table. Once she finally got back to the table, after me waiting on my fork for forever, after them waiting on the sides for forever, then that's when she came back and said that the kitchen was closed. So at the end of the day, it's like, why would anybody want to pay a $35 gratuity tip? First of all, that's the highest gratuity I ever seen for a table of 3. So it's not that the restaurant was bad, it was just that I felt like she just wasn't on top of her game. Luckily, Rashida's son was there, and he did say, just like, take that off. So, but it was rude how she did say to the security guard, don't let them leave because they ain't pay all of their bill. Because what happened was, my friend just handed her the money and deducted that tip. So when she came over, she was like, you only gave $2.70. First of all, the food was high as hell. That was crazy. So for our bill to be that high and this to be the worst experience, like, we had great experiences at the other restaurants, for our bill to be that high and our service to be that bad, my friend was like, no, I'm not paying that $35. That's crazy. Why would I tip her that much? And she didn't even do what she needed to do as a server. So I said I wasn't gonna say the situation that happened, but I'm just sitting here and I thought about it as I'm looking at my food. I'm just like, nah, I want to talk about this. My salmon was a little overcooked. It was a little on the dry side. So that's why I was kind of like, it was the end of the night. You know, sometimes when it's the end of the night, the food don't really be A1. It seasoned really well though. The presentation looked really good too. So, yeah. That was crazy though, that she thought she was gonna get 35 funky ass dollars for some poor ass service. I ain't that was baffling to me. Sheena wasn't going though. She wasn't going for that shit. Oh, I'm just sitting there with my stomach hurting. My stomach was just cramping so bad. I was just like, oh my god. I didn't even eat my food. I couldn't. My lower back felt like it was on fire. My stomach was cramping. It was tight. I was just going through. Like I said, it's very flavorful. It's very good. They seasoned it really well. So I'm about to edit these vlogs so I can push them all out, because after this weekend, well, before this weekend started, I knew I wasn't going to be able to get all these videos out. It was just too much going on. Oh, it was here, there, everywhere. So it was a really good weekend. I will say that. It was a really good weekend, and I needed to be around genuine love and lots of laughs. So yes, I was so happy that my friend came out here to visit. So let me eat. I'm gonna catch up on my shows. I gotta watch Real Housewives of Potomac, the finale. I gotta watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, and I gotta watch Put a Ring on It. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna watch that. I'm watching Role Bottle Channel. And I got my crab legs going. Girl, I ain't got nothing going. Woo! That just had me. Woo! First of all, why my other light out? Wow, okay. Oh my god. Anyway, got my crab legs. Finna go. So right now I'm catching up on Kiana J's Vlogmas, and I'm doing my makeup. Y'all, I am so happy I just found my brow pencil. Like, I was losing my mind. I was like, I know I got a new brow pencil somewhere in here, so I just found it. I used the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in brunette. So this is what I'm using right now. But so this is what I'm using right now. It ain't nothing like that's like, oh, this is just the best. It's just that it's good and it's cheap. I do my brows like all the time, so I don't really be wanting to, like, you know, I don't really be wanting to like use like brow, hold on. I don't really be wanting to like use like brow pencil, like spend a lot of, I don't really be wanting to spend a lot of money on brow products because I do my brows all the time. So this one is like $6. And yeah, that's why I chose that one. So my sister is about to come over. She came in town or whatever, and tomorrow she leaves, so she coming to see me before she go back home to Chicago. So I don't know, I ain't feel like looking dusty for the rest of the day. We might do like a little cute little video together, something like that, you know. So I was like, let me just do my makeup, do a quick little natural little beat, nothing too extra. Oh, these nails, let me tell you. First of all, these nails are amazing. I can't say that enough. But I hate like when you got nails you can't never pick nothing up. But so I was kind of loving the fact that I didn't have nails on for a few days, so I felt like I could do more. I wish that I could do my makeup and didn't have to do my brows. Like, I wish that like I just did not have to do my brows. Brows take up too much time and they're never consistent. This weekend was such a great weekend. Like, I had so much fun. Like, that was honestly really needed. Like, most of my friends live in different states. Sheena, of course, lives in Chicago. So it just be kind of hard. Like, people always be like, you got a lot of friends, you got a lot of friends, but it's like none of them live here. And I haven't really like opened up myself to like meeting a lot of like newer friends. Like, I only have a few newer friends out here, and that's crazy. That's crazy because I've been here for 4 years. My memory card ran out of space. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So I've always had this like personality where I've really been like real like nice, and but I've always like struggled with that, like with me being nice, because over the years I've had friendships and just like people that I've you know, cared about and stuff like that do like, you know, stuck to me or handle me in a certain type of way because they know that I am a nice person or whatever, and I'm very forgiving. So I, you know, do feel like people have like, you know, like kind of like abused the fact that I am such a cool person or whatever. So it's like I had to create like a kind of like a harder exterior or whatever. A lot of it is due to like, you know, me also, you know, seeing how like my granny, she ain't never really like take no stuff like from nobody. Like, she never did. Like, my granny always ain't played that. Like, she came off as a very like strong person, and it's because, you know, sometimes when you are very nice, people do take that for like as it being like a weakness or whatever. And it's really crazy because a lot of those same people be the people that you really are like in your inner circle, and that, you know what I'm saying, that you like really care for. So I was sometimes like, you know, I be thinking back on like certain situations where I feel like I could have like handled people in a different type of way, in a way of like, not like I should have cussed you out, but then sometimes sometimes I do be thinking like I should have just treated the fuck out of that person. Like, you know, I should have never let them like get away with like talking to me like that, or handling me in that type of situation, or, you know, or thinking that it's okay because they know I'm not finna like, you know, turn up on them or whatever the case may be. Because it's crazy. I mean, when people know you're not a confrontational person, they will handle you any type of way. So I don't know, I'll just be thinking back to certain things. I wish I would have said this, wish I would have said that. Or if I tell somebody, you know, you call up, naturally you're gonna call up your friends and you're gonna tell them about a situation that happened or whatever. Then they be like, well, I would have said this, I would have said that. And then you be mad at yourself like, damn, I probably should have said this, I probably should have said that, or whatever. I should have handled it in that way. And I don't know. So it's just kind of like I've always had like this battle of being like a super nice person. And I'm not saying like I don't talk my shit, because I do. I be talking my shit. I talk, you know, I'm not saying like I'm just like such a little princess sweetheart. I ain't saying like I'm just like that. I'm not like that. But I'm not no mean, cold-hearted person. And I'm not a person that's gonna be like, and bitch, fuck you, oh. Like, I'm not, I don't know, I don't come like that. But I have because that's what a person made me do. I feel like, you know, sometimes people like to poke the bear. Sometimes people get off on seeing a person come out of character. So I'm not saying I've never done that, but it's not likely for me to do that. It's not likely for me to handle people in that type of way, or handle situations in that type of way. So yeah, I don't know. That's just my little rant. This is kind of like what I was just discussing with a friend. Like, I don't know. I just have been thinking about past situations, you know, like people that I've dated, friendships, you know, that I've had, and like how they've handled me, and how I've, you know, continued to stick around those people, and they didn't even mean me no good, and they was really handling me any old type of way. And I just stayed in the situations. Now I be thinking back like, why was I still friends with that person? Why was I still dating that person? Like, they really was disrespectful. They really wasn't rocking with you the same way you was rocking with them. I don't know, life is crazy though. It's that whole statement when they say you live and you learn, that's really that's one of the realest statements I ever like learned throughout my 20s. Like, you live and you learn. So my sister never came, but that's okay, because I'm finna talk to y'all. Finna do a little mukbang, sunlight it. Okay, like I said, so since she didn't come, I am going to eat this seafood. Because one thing about me, I'm gonna save my food. I'm gonna eat some leftovers. Period. Wild Crab didn't do my they didn't make my food right. I like my sauce on the side though, and not on the seafood, because you know, if you save your food, all these seasonings and stuff like that marinate into the seafood, it makes it kind of salty. So I usually just like to dip mine. But at the same time, that wasn't gonna stop me. I'm gonna have to push this up here. I need to be able to dip. My dipping, that was too far for me. I need my dipping like boom, boom, It's crazy because I wanted me and her to actually do like I was gonna make tacos, and I wanted me and her to do a taco mukbang, and we was gonna have like girl talk. It is okay though. I got one more show to watch, which is I want to see the Fix My Life. I want to watch that. If you watch Put a Ring on It, that was good. The Real Housewives of Potomac reunion. That whole scene with Michael going off at the end. I want to know, who is y'all favorite? My favorite is Monique and Karen. I could stand Ashley, but I really don't like Giselle, and I really don't like Wendy. Robin, Robin not a fave. I wish she would switch her hair. I can't believe she wore that hairstyle with that dress on. That dress was just giving elegant, and that hair was just giving like, I got my hair done last week. Just on a regular day. Errand hair. Out to brunch hair. Yes, it's a little on the salty side. I promise I'm gonna start doing some Christmas stuff too. I haven't did. This is my favorite holiday. I've done nothing Christmas related yet. I don't know if some of y'all know, but they have this thing called ASMR, where you just record yourself smacking and enjoying your food, and people really be getting paid off of that. You'd be surprised by the certain things that people enjoy to watch. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of those people that like watching oddly satisfying videos, like on YouTube. I get caught, I get stuck just looking. If you don't know what oddly satisfying videos is, type in hashtag oddly satisfying. You're gonna see a whole bunch of videos, and it's like true to the term, oddly satisfying, because the shit is odd. It's like when I'm looking at it, I could just imagine myself, like I can just imagine how it feels when you see the certain videos. It's weird. It's so relaxing. So let me tell y'all, last night I went to sleep listening to positive affirmations because I have to go to sleep with the TV on. I can't go to sleep in total silence and in the dark. I can't do that. I get to thinking I'm hearing shit like So I was like, of course I was watching YouTube. Usually I watch like when I'm going to sleep, I turn on like Moesha, the Parkers, or 101, or Half and Half. I usually turn on them shows. But I really was like falling asleep to YouTube. So I don't know, I was watching a vlog and it was just like I heard something in the video and I thought it was in my house, so I had to turn it off. And I was like, you know what, I wonder how it would be to like listen to like positive affirmations before I fall asleep. So that's what I did, and I ain't gonna lie, I woke up in a good mood. Cause it ain't like that every morning for me. I don't always wake up in a good mood. But yeah, I slept good. I slept real good too. This is so good. Still on the salty side, but it's good. Look at that. I got some more interesting stuff I'm gonna be doing. I know this is kind of boring, but the day didn't turn out how I wanted it to turn out. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next vlog.